hair looks stupid. Alright. So, what do I talk about today? I woke up down here in my bed, and it didn't really register with me for a little while where I was, and I just kind of laid there thinking about what I would do today. I was thinking I need to go to the store, buy some food, and then I was going to write a little bit. I write fiction on weekends. I was thinking about even going to the park to write, with like a notepad and pencil. Just something about writing outside. I like it. Anyway, I was planning my day, and then I got out of bed, and then it hit me. I can't do any of that shit. I'm stuck down here. I can't even look out a window. But I don't know. That's kind of a weird feeling. And then I spent most of the day just getting my shit together. Like organizing stuff. And like the food. Organizing the food, trying to figure out what I could eat now, or rather when I have to eat certain foods before they go bad. So yeah, and there's like an app on my phone for that too. Never used it much before, but I figured it was kind of useful this time. I can't buy stuff from the app like I could before. I guess I could try, see what happens. Maybe it'll be delivered to my house. Sorry. Bad taste in humor. Let's see, what else? I talked to Daniel. Got a little bit more information, but the guy's vague. Anyway, I kind of wrote some of it down here. He couldn't confirm that more than my location and his were hit. I guess that's kind of obvious, but I don't know. I was hoping he could. He said he felt 3 impacts. So, if Los Angeles got hit 3 times, that's gotta be a lot of bombs, right? If you could spend 3 on one city, or one area, how many can you use on the entire country? Which is why I think he's thinking 150 to 200. His original estimated impacts, number of impacts, is low. I'm just trying to imagine that. I can't. That's a lot. I don't even know what that would do. Really do to the world on a global scale. Is that enough to cast this into a nuclear winter? The entire globe? Because that's scary. Is it enough to destroy an entire country? Leave it all in rubble or fire or melted glassy crap? Irradiated, unusable. That's a depressing thought. I asked him about the rest of his team, me and him, part of a team, like, I don't even know. I guess there were 22 of us, and we're the only ones who can talk to each other at the moment. Which probably means no one else made it, I guess. Although he did give me some, like, other factors, like power and interference and damaged comm lines, damage to their own equipment, even, like, user error. As to, other factors that might, stop them from communicating with us. Sorry, I'm still a little distracted by the number of impacts. He said the system worked, though, because, hey, we can talk to each other. I can talk to him, he can talk to me. So, good job, yes. I asked him who attacked us. He doesn't really know, but he suspects it's this organization he's been following, I guess. They have no name. Which sounds, I don't know. I asked him what else he knew about him, and he wouldn't tell me today. So, he said that's a story for another time. So, I guess I have a lot of time now. And I asked him when I can leave. He said about 100 days, but I should read the handbook for more information and, like, use my best judgment. So maybe I can leave before then, I guess. Or later. I don't even know if I'm gonna go out there. What the fuck am I gonna see when I go out there? I asked him if we can communicate with the rest of the world through this system he's got. Apparently not. Not currently. I asked him if any other countries were attacked. He doesn't know, of course, but he suspects that our allies were probably attacked to some degree. Which, if you read into that, it kind of sounds like no one was probably hit as hard as we were. I guess we were the primary target. Don't know why, but we were. And then I asked him how he knew this was all going to happen. And again, I got that same stupid answer. It's a story for another time. And then he had to go. Always mysterious, I guess. There's something that's been on my mind all day. I mean, I guess a lot's been on my mind, but when I got that call yesterday, like a little after 4:30, I mean, a call that says you have 1 hour to gather whatever is important to you and get in your fallout shelter. What do you do with that? I mean, how do you process that? I didn't really know what to do. I couldn't really think, I guess. So I just started gathering all my crap, taking it down here, starting with food and then, like, personal documents and stuff, important stuff, computers, hard drives, like pills and medicine stuff, like first aid stuff, and bathroom supplies and like entertainment. Um, so like games, movies, music, books, my game consoles, just like everything I could get. And then like, I don't know, other important things, charger cables, paper and writing utensils and stuff. Um, Basically, whatever I could grab in 60 minutes. It's kind of an absurd amount of crap. I would have brought everything, I guess, if I could, if I had the time. But after I got all that stuff down here, and that took up my hour, I sat down here for like 15 minutes, I think, before I felt the impact. It's kind of weird, you get that. It's like a tornado warning. You get the warning, you go to your shelter, and you wait. And in the back of your mind is the possibility that it might actually happen. You're sitting there thinking, oh, it's just, another drill. Or whatever, just another warning. When I grew up in the Midwest, I had tons of tornado warnings, and this felt just like that, really. Except I had more time. And so I just sat there and waited for it, almost knowing that it wasn't going to happen, and then it did. And how do you prepare yourself for that? When you feel that, when you know it's there, and there's no going back, you can't prepare for that. I don't think I can even describe how I felt. But that's not the worst part. In that whole hour 15 minutes, whatever, I didn't call anyone. Didn't even cross my mind to call anyone. I mean, I'm not the most social person. I'm not close to anyone, really. But I have family, I have friends, I have coworkers, I have people I care about. I didn't call any of them. I just sat there and waited. Or before that, I just piled crap in my shelter. I was more concerned about my stuff than anyone I care about. I mean, now most of them are probably dead. Or if they survived, I'm still probably never going to talk to them ever again. How could I waste that opportunity? I'm such an asshole. I could have warned people. Could have told people I loved them one last time. I didn't. I was selfish. Didn't even cross my mind. Well, now that I feel like shit, I think this is a good time to end this thing. So I'm ending it. Bye, I guess.